I mean, it's up to you, man. I mean, if you want to. You don't rock it until your match is up. I mean, technically both of you would be on the next match. So, okay. So welcome back, Crime Fighter.
MC. Put me up when I go on next. Put me up as MC Crime Fighter. All right. What is it? So it's right, Pearlyfey and Duck. Winners finals. I don't think this matchup has actually happened in a Chicago tournament before. Because,
you don't think so?
Well, because Duck's from like Wisconsin.
Okay.
Unless he's moved recently. So he didn't make it out to a lot of Chicago tournaments. Like he makes it out when he can. And if there's like Skullgirls or something, he always tries to make it. Hold on. All right. Sorry, my stick was teetering dangerously.
Yeah, that's probably not good.
Yeah, no, definitely not. So Pearlyfey takes the first round. Like I said, I don't know how familiar Duck is with the Byakuya matchup. There were a lot in Chicago, but depending on like what days he was able to come up, who knows how much experience he was actually getting. And now he's stuck in these setups. These setups are like super hard to block. There's just so many options that Byakuya has. That's a good answer though. And Phonon, one of her like her main weakness is that her anti-air game is not nearly as strong as a lot of other characters.
Okay.
So she can't cover that area above her so much, which is where Byakuya loves to approach from.
Right.
He's got stuff like web set jump B that will open people up. And some kind of miscalculation on that combo. Good blocks. So a lot of characters who don't have meterless reversals, when they do wake up chain shift, they're doing it more so for the meter because they see that the timer's almost up.
Right.
And usually if they notice a meaty, they'll just shield it. Because shielding on wake up is scary in this game, since you can just get Oki thrown, or if you guess wrong on that shield, then you get opened up and you die. So just having the chain shift to confirm and get a shield I don't think it actually builds you any gird since you're on like cooldown for the chain shift, but it at least denies it. Counter any like hit of a charged J2C is probably gonna lead to a full confirm from Byakuya. It's such a common starter that like it's never gonna be at a height that is weird to Pearlyfey or to anyone who's really like played Byakuya a lot.
Is it raining outside?
Looks like it might be. Oh yeah, looks like it is.
Oh. Not bad.
Yeah. All right. This next mix-up, like, will kill. Oh. See, he screwed up the web sets. But like jumping out is usually not a good idea.
Ooh.
Yeah. That round start dash B is like Byakuya special. It's so good. It hits low. It is very, very fast. A lot of other moves that hit at that range will just lose out to it straight if you do it round start because he's just too fast. He's already in there.
Yeah.
Ooh. Nice. So the webs don't hit immediately when you wake up. There's actually a slight delay before they go off. And that slight delay is really nice for Byakuya because it means he can throw you after you wake up, but before the web hits, and then throw you into a web and keep comboing, because if he throws you into a web, he gets a throw combo. But that also means that if you do wake up throw, you can wake up throw him and in-boom through the webs and like clear them by hitting them.
So. Oh, okay.
It's caught. Oh! And then just throws Duck back. Some stuff started. Throwing out some webs. Trying to go for the overhead. Just a little too far.
That was an overhead?
That is an overhead. It's like a dust, sort of.
Oh, okay, okay.
There's a big flash on it, but if he doesn't charge it, it hits low. Nice. Ooh! Top on the wake up mash. Knockdown. Oh, still going. Now he's knocked down. Staggers in. After that fireball, Phonon is plus, so there isn't really much Pearlyfey can do to disrespect other than try and like guess at where our Duckator is going to throw a whip. And then CVO. Oh, not enough. He probably could have done CVO and then a super, and then it may have been enough then. But
So
He wasn't confident in it, I don't think.
so Duckator making it 1-1.
Yep, 1-1. This is 3 out of 5.
Right.
So not on match point yet, but or whatever.
Yeah, I gotta tell Shinsen turn off notifications.
Yeah. I turned off notifications as like the first thing I did on my console, and now whenever I look at like the capture gallery, because it takes a snapshot every time you get an achievement, I get to like look through and see literally every achievement I've ever gotten.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Back onto the web. Set up.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't think he intended to do that weird sort of double jump. That's just on shielding. I think he probably could have killed on that combo if he had just gone into 2-3-6-y instead of 6-2-3, which is the web set one. But the damage on that is kind of low, so maybe not. Good patience. Wants to just find an opening. Ooh! He probably could have anti-aired there with 3C. 3C used to be a terrible anti-air for Byakuya. It was one of the reasons he wasn't top tier before. But now they buffed it a lot. So probably would have won out. Pearlyfey either didn't trust it or is not used to using it as an anti-air. Screen shift. That's the counter hit. He's going to carry pretty much to the corner. And, alright, he's spending the meter there, and then chain shifts. Just make him land on a web rather than going for the web set super. Ooh. That was kind of risky. Duckator probably could have anti-aired with something, although Phonon's anti-air options that cover that, like I mentioned before, are pretty weak. So I'm not sure what she would have used. Possibly force function, possibly that super would have worked, but
That's gonna
hard
be the round.
to say. Yeah. This player is looking for a lead in the game count. Pearlyfey gets a good match start and gets the mix up. Now he's gonna spend the meter, get the proper setup. Face the DP. Byakuya in those situations, like, he doesn't need to meet you because the web's already going to do that for him. So he can just wait, make sure that you didn't do a reversal, and then hit a button. Because, like, what are you realistically going to do? You're going to jump out into the web?
Right.
Yeah. Good shielding from Pearlyfey. Oh, no. Gets caught by the empty jump low. This could be really bad. Duckator drops the combo, but he's still got pressure. Pearlyfey has a ton of girth. Duckator spends the chain shift just as he loses the cycle. Now Pearlyfey, like a crap ton of meter from that chain shift. Gets a counter throw, no combo from it because he doesn't have a web, but gets this pressure.
Gonna close out here. So,
Yeah. So that like web set chain shift falling JA is like, you can't react to the JA obviously, and he can always land in 2B to get the low. It's not the hardest thing in the world to block because, you know, he's already in the air, so you can already see that. But it can be a pain.
wait, was there a character switch?
Yeah. Duck switched to Linne. Linne was the character he played before in Exilate, and he was playing her earlier in casuals, so he might be a little bit more comfortable with her. Phonon is a new character, so it's not like he was picking her up towards the end of Exilate. It's caught by the double low there, so that, like I mentioned, 3C, if he charges it, is an overhead, and if he doesn't, is a low. The thing is that the charge on 3C is really long, so it's pretty easy to block. Like, it's kind of like block low for a second and then switch to high. But by chaining it into more lows like that, it makes it a lot harder. Oh, he got the hit, but in order to confirm off of that, you need higher up web, I think. That lower web might work against other characters, but Linne might be too small for it. Because Linne is a super tiny baby. Counter hit. Oh, wow. Okay.
Got punished for the whiff.
Yeah. That was a weird situation. I don't know why he went for the Rekkas. I guess he thought he was close enough that they would combo, but it's alright. He's not down too much life. He is in the corner blocking this out, but well, now it's a lot worse. All the chip damage plus the throw starting to add up. Nice. Gets out and yeah, this is gonna be good damage. He's probably gonna put Pearlyfey back in the lead. No, because he goes straight into the Oki super. Doesn't want to risk anything.
I would have been hit by that.
Oh, so jumping out of the unblockable like that doesn't actually get you anything because he can just, if he does the feint, he just goes the other direction. And a lot of times, if he's got web set on top of you, if you jump back, you end up blocking. Ooh, nice. So that move is new for Linne. That charge hop, which gives her the low, and it's really tough to block. She normally just gets a knockdown off it, no combo, but by spending the chain shift, Duck was able to pick it up and do like a pretty solid amount. Hit, full confirm, into the corner. He's got meter, spends it. 3.2. This Oki. Oh! Just barely outside of the range. Okay. Duck did the ADP, I think, probably as a preemptive anti-air more so than anything. And the ADP isn't invincible, but it is cancelable.
Okay.
I guess on whip. I didn't know that. Good throw from Pearlyfey. Sets himself up. Too high to really get a good mix-up off of that chain shift, so instead he opts to go for the J2C. Now Linne. Oh! It's because life's been evened up, meter's even, but Linne's got Vorpal.
Whoops.
Went for the air tech, wanted to chase it, I guess. Pearlyfey just teched into the corner, so not much.
Oh,
yeah.
you got caught.
You can break webs with normals on wake up sometimes because they are.
Is that gonna be the round?
So that's, I think so, but maybe a pixel? No.
All right, so
Yeah,
Pearlyfey takes it 3-1.
And now I'm gonna go back to main menu.
Go back to main
Is it too late?
Oh boy.
Maybe. I don't know. Well, they'll figure it out. I gotta.
Yeah, you gotta set up, man.
Yep. Go up to play.
Yeah, Pearlyfey. I got this.